Face to face ahead of a solo meeting, a meeting that lasted over 2.5 hours. But if you were hoping they would solve any of the world's problems, you'll be sorely disappointed. Instead, when they spoke to reporters, their comments were dominated by their views on the most toxic political issue in the US, an issue that just got more controversial as they seemed mainly to agree on it.
During today's meeting, I addressed directly with President Putin the issue of Russian interference in our elections. I felt this was a message best delivered in person. Spent a great deal of time talking about it, and President Putin may very well want to address it, and very strongly, because he feels very strongly about it, and he has an interesting idea.
Putin then explained that idea. He could get Russian authorities to interview the 12 hackers, even though the allegation is they were working on behalf of those same authorities. Or, he said, they could set up a joint US-Russian investigation team with one condition.
This kind of effort should be a mutual one. Then we would expect that the Americans would reciprocate, and they would question officials, including the officers of law enforcement and intelligence services of the United States, whom we believe who have something to do with illegal actions on the territory of Russia.
Trump called that an incredible offer. He was then asked a straight question.
Every U.S. intelligence agency has concluded that Russia did. My first question for you, sir, is who do you believe?
Remarkably, he answered by switching to a completely different subject, which is not part of the investigation, Hillary Clinton's emails.
What happened to Hillary Clinton's emails? 33,000 emails, gone, just gone. I think in Russia they wouldn't be gone so easily.
22 months after the election, he still seems determined to reaffirm the legitimacy of his win.
I beat Hillary Clinton easily. The Electoral College is much more advantageous for Democrats, as you know, than it is to Republicans. We won the Electoral College by a lot.
One last question was simple, yet important.
President Putin, did you want President Trump to win the election?
Yes, I did, because he talked about bringing the US-Russia relationship back to normal.
I've lost count of the number of times over the last 18 months that I've described comments by President Trump as extraordinary. But this, what was supposed to be a summit between the two most powerful leaders in the world, has taken things to a new level. The president may have been trying to robustly make his case about the 2016 election, but there seems little doubt that he's only made matters worse for himself. James Bays, Al Jazeera, Helsinki.